Hi, and welcome back. I am Lisa Holland from Valley Good Yoga Training Center and Omtastic Health and Lifestyle Healings. And I'm so happy that you are welcoming me again into your home or into your phone or into your computer, wherever you may be. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about what you can do to quiet the monkey mind. I recently made a funny post on my personal Facebook page to my friends about these baboons that were in a zoo and they were suddenly overcome by fear and anxiety one day, and the zookeepers did not know what was going on. There were a lot of theories. I guess this has happened in that particular zoo a couple of times in the past couple of decades, and they are basically acting what we call the monkey mind. And I made the funny comment that maybe because they're living a life of being held in the lifestyle that we make for ourselves in our people mind, that maybe they were getting a case of the people mind. But it really is interesting that we work all day so hard doing all of these things, and yet we are getting more and more sick, more and more fat, more and more disabled. And a lot of that research, straightforward Harvard, Yale based research, Johns Hopkins, all these top leading medical universities are showing that the problem is stress, and that we can't turn off what I call often the monkey mind, which my teacher has taught to me. And a lot of that can be done by the breath. Leslie Kaminoff has a wonderful understanding of breath work. He's a massage therapist in New York City who works teaching yoga teachers some of these techniques. And I, as a physical therapist, immediately took to what he was teaching because I understand so much in working with respiratory patients and working with children who are weak through their spine, or even elderly weak through their spine, how important just posturing the body is. If you know any singers or a singer yourself, you know how important it is to posture your body to produce certain sound, to project yourself. And the exhale, lengthening the exhale, or singing from the abdomen, from the gut, is so important for producing this control, that I really understood how breathing could be so important towards the efficiency or the efficacy of the whole entire body, namely the connection between the conscious and the subconscious, which the breathing and respiratory system is really our only system where we can consciously control as well as subconsciously or unconsciously have a function with. And thank God, or else every time you go into your subconscious when you sleep, you would die because you did not sleep. You were sleeping and you were not breathing. So in studying that, we really see that it's very much connected to our fight or flight response, because right away, if we look like we're under stress, a lot of times what I'll see in my patients and my clients is this immediately tightening, this upper body tension. If you look at the anatomy, the vagus nerve runs down behind the ear on the right side and down, and it basically, its need is for immediate, it is the super highway system. It is that fire engine coming down the road where everybody else, all the other cars, go to the side, so that the brain can communicate with our heart and our lungs and our diaphragm, that wide muscle that goes underneath the ribs, that it's time to take in more oxygen. It's time to maybe hold the breath. It's time to maybe expand the breathing and to stop doing all of these other systems such as digesting and thinking about, every little thing, so that you can work at high efficiency very quickly to get the heck out of where you got to go, or to do whatever you have to do under a high stress situation. So if you are breathing in that high stress way, it only makes sense that there's a negative feedback to the system that you are under stress, whether or not you realize consciously that you are. So I want to talk about the exhale today and learning how to breathe via the exhale. A lot of my patients, when I tell them to breathe, they immediately do this. And I say, stop, 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 exhale. I'm feeling the stress response right now from being on probably need of some water and some food right now, as well as being on camera for a little while making these series. And immediately I'm feeling that tightness and stiffness in my jaw. So it's really about exhaling and letting go of all of these muscles. So let's sit upright. If you're at your desk, this is a perfect video for you to do once a day. Have your feet on the floor or in a nice common relaxation pose on your back if you can lie down. Or you can sit up with your legs in an easy pose, which is just crisscross applesauce, as I learned from a wonderful teacher, Tom Holland, back at Hunter University. He used to say that all the time. I'd like you to close your eyes, and I'd like you to relax your fists, your arms resting either on the sides of your chair or on your lap. And we're just going to breathe. So don't get stressed out about it. Don't overthink it. Just try to get the body to quiet down. Let's tension everything we can right now. I want you to tighten your jaw, tighten your eyes, hold your breath, raise your shoulders, tighten your fists, tighten your buttocks, pull in your belly, and then on 3, let it all go. 1, 2, 3, with an exhale. And just breathe. Inhale, breathing in through the nose, up to the center of the mind, and then let it go. Again, inhaling, and let it go. Notice where the air is going during that time. Is it in your shoulders? Does it feel like it's filling your belly? Is it going into your low back? Are you curling your toes? Are you tightening your fingers? Are you wiggling your nose? Try to quiet the physical body as you breathe. And visualize more of a trans-abdominal breath where you're widening out towards the sides, letting the diaphragm drop into the abdomen, thus expanding the space for your lungs, which, by the way, go from your collarbone all the way down towards the bottom of your ribs. You want to fill those 2 sacs and their divisions with air both forward and back and side to side. So let's try this again. If your eyes are not still closed, please close them again. Sit upright as if there's a little string pulling the crown of your head high to the sky, and then relax your spine into your seat by your sit bones so that your spine is felt like it's being pulled in opposite directions, and relax your shoulders. Roll your shoulders a little bit towards the back, and then towards the front, and again towards the back, and let them be. Now, counting to a count of 8, inhaling. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the breath a moment, then exhale for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the breath, not tension in your muscles. Release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How'd it go? Are you breathing with your neck muscles? Were you breathing within your spine? Or were you expanding the body around a nice long posture? I recommend you try that 8-second breath least once time a day. Those of you who found this very hard should probably try it on the hour, every hour. Set up your iPhones, set up your watches to beep for you and let you know it's time. With an 8-second count, you can complete 3 to 5 of them within a minute, minute and a half. You will not lose time. You will gain life. Have a great day. We'll see you soon on the mat.